Live from Super Bowl 60 on Radio Row in San Francisco. This is Roy Kessel with Sports Philanthropy Network, and we're very excited to have with us today special guest Neketta Dean. Neketta, thank you for being here.
Thank you for
Thank you for your
having me.
patience. I know it's been a long day, a long week.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Thank
We're
you so
so
much.
excited to learn more about what you're working on. I know you're involved with so many interesting initiatives. So
Yes.
take a couple of minutes and tell us what the focus has been for you this week.
My son's foundation is Kind Hearts for Life. That's number 4 LYFE. And we service individuals from birth to death. Where there's a need, we get in, we network, we make things happen, we join with other groups to be strong because we feel like, together we're strong. It doesn't take, there's no I. We network and build together. We, as a team, we can get it done. So through his foundation, I use my platform on mental health to talk about mental health, to make people aware of mental health, to talk about the importance, that it's not hiding, is not healing. You know, we want to bring out mental health and talk about mental health and the importance and how we need to make a difference in mental health and what's going on with mental health.
Well, we know mental health is so important. We've had so many organizations through our booth this week talking about different aspects of mental health.
Right.
So tell us about where you focus your mental health efforts.
So my mental health efforts is when we meet individuals in groups, organizations, children that start at an early age, we go out. I'll go out with them and I'll do mental health presentations, how to make sure that everybody's keeping your mind as strong as your body. You have to take care of your mind just like you take care of your body. You want to be an athlete, no matter what the sport is, you got to take care of their mind as well as take care of their body. So focus a lot on that, on healing and not hiding, and that it's okay to not be okay. We're trying to make it be okay to not be okay.
And that's one of the common themes, right? Is to get, especially with the guys,
Yes.
right? With the men here,
Right.
talking about the football. I got to be tough. I can't let people know,
Right.
or let my guard down, be weak. And so that's one of the struggles we've seen in a lot of the conversations this week is how do we open the doors for guys to be comfortable not
Right.
being okay and sharing that. They understand on the football field they need a team to support what they're doing.
Right.
But then they go home if they're struggling, like, I don't want to talk to anybody about this. I don't want anybody to know.
Right. Well, I always say that we are one sentence, one word, one incident from going from functional to dysfunctional. You also hear she snapped. He just snapped. It was there all along because sometimes on the field, on the court, they're great players. They're used to taking out their aggression out there. And they're like, man, they're a powerful player. They're a great player, but they're using what's inside, what's been suppressed, to go out there and put it in the field and to get it out there. Now we don't have sports. We're not playing sports. We're home with wife, or girlfriend, or baby. And now, how do I deal with this? Because I don't have a ball to catch. I don't have a ball to dribble. So now, how do I deal with this? Because she won't shut up.
Well, and I think one of the things that is hard, especially for most athletes, their entire life from a very young age has been focused on a sport.
Yes.
They've had teammates, they've had coaches, they've had a support network and infrastructure around them, right? And then when their playing days are done, when they retire, it's like poof, everything disappears.
Right.
And now I'm, in quotes, stuck, and it's just me and my spouse or me and my children. And it's a very different environment. You don't have that uh, ecosystem of sort of that pressure release of like things you can do, let that steam off while you're playing sports.
Right.
It's a very different environment when you're at home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the things that we're doing, like with young kids, we want to talk about what's bothering me and not just talk about it, but learn how to deal with it in an effective way. Sometimes to suppress, you're not supposed to be crying. Shut up. Don't cry. Be a big boy. Be a big girl. Don't cry. What instead of finding out what they're crying about or how things affect them.
Well, and when you bottle it up, right, that's where
Yes,
that pressure
yes, the
valve
pressure
comes,
comes
right? And then you talk about
Absolutely.
explosive behavior or worse, destructive behavior, right?
Absolutely.
And it's something that people need a safe environment where they can have a conversation, right?
Right.
Whether it's with their spouse, whether it's with other people that have gone through the same experiences that they have in life.
Right. And we have expanded to Alzheimer's. Uh, all of it deals with the mind, the mental, trying to get the mental right. A lot of people, a lot of families don't understand. Well, grandmama used to be so sharp. She's a sharp woman. She's sharper. or why is she acting like this and why is she doing that, even helping families to understand what's going on from the mental health standpoint, you know. So Alzheimer's is one of the things that we have ventured into as well.
Well, we're very excited to be able to partner with you. We hope we can get you involved with our Sports
Oh,
Philanthropy World
absolutely,
Conference and
absolutely,
Lilly
absolutely.
Family School of Philanthropy in Indianapolis. So we're excited to partner with them for this year. We'd love to have you fill out a card for our wall of philanthropy
Yes.
and appreciate you taking time to
Hey,
join
thank you
us
for
today.
having me. I'm glad to be here. So glad to be part of a great organization.
And for all of our viewers and listeners, we appreciate you taking time to join us at Sports Philanthropy Network. This is Roy Kessel signing off from Radio Row at Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. Please remember to live generously.